We're here at John O'Quinn Field. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Houston Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. This is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go, but he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Houston's offense will take the field first. And here comes Keyshawn Henderson. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Makes the pass. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him,
The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
They're all over it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
The give is to Williams. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Second down, gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Left side is Sanford. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Straight ahead, it's Davidson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, it's offensive line. He's establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Turning it on. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And they come come up with a huge pick-6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Look out! Got rid of it just in time. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Showing off the arm. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Here's a little room there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Running inside, it's Sanford. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Man, a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moves the pocket. It's Henderson. Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
Houston trying to convert on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Working for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman Williams. At the 45 on his way. Got a little grass. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. It's complete. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Driving forward, it's Williams. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rides to the back. Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Play action on 1st down. Buying time to his right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air, it's Henderson. Right side, it's Marsh.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They just keep firing. He'll try to do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Davidson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to go up top on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Out wide right, it's Sanford. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Cougars. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. Fresh set of downs going up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilbert. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. He wants to go deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might as well run him again. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. And now they regain the lead. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with FIU taking on the number 16 team, the Liberty Flames.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Houston head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the last 2 plays have left them in a hole as they stare at 3rd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That one will give them the lead.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Houston offense once again. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. He's going to take off. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll send the back in motion. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Quick give. It's Davidson. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Hits inside. It's Danzy. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it down the field. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Sells to fake. Unloads in the nick of time.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incomplete.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Stepping to the right. Unloads to the wideout. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, it's Davidson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They give it to him again. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quarterback changing the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Houston! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
That's a huge score for this offense, and as a head coach, you love to see your team respond. Obviously, your defense gives up a field goal on the last possession to tie the game. Offense doesn't even flinch. You come out on the field, you execute, you march it down the field, score a touchdown, and you punctuate that drive, retaking the lead and putting all the pressure back on your opponent.
ready to get moving. And now this offense needs a late fourth-quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. He's got it down the field. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. The run inside. It's Coleman Williams.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The give is to Williams. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
From the gun, he's dropped.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Hauls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Touchdown, Irish! Great job by the back on the option.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the Houston sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
All right, Holly. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
3rd and long, they're throwing the out route, trying to get it on.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Sends it back in motion. Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Davidson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Henderson. Finds his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running the red zone, it's Davidson. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Sanford. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall, now 3rd and 10. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete out of the backfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Man, and you really wanted that 1st down. Time is not your friend right now. You better come to the line with a good thought process because that clock is ticking.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Rushes on. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete.